Oh, there's no doubt about it. He's not stopped talking about it, has he, since he was offered that invitation back in February. Back in April, I think we all chuckled a little bit when he described it as being a second fest. I suspect there were some people in the Foreign Office and the Palace who maybe spat their tea out at that description. They probably never had it described in that way before, but he is not wrong. They are rolling out every bit of red carpet and bell and whistle they can possibly find when it comes to making sure that Donald Trump comes to the UK and leaves the UK at the end of the week with only positive thoughts towards us. The Ministry of Defence definitely have not been coy about their description of what we're going to see tomorrow. They've already said it is the largest military ceremonial welcome for a state visit to the UK in living memory. So that is quite something to say, especially when you think we saw President Macron being wined and dined just a couple of months ago, again here in the spectacular setting of Windsor. The things that people are going to have to watch out for tomorrow, a fly past between UK and US military. That has never happened before. We're going to have the largest guard of honour ever at a state visit. Donald Trump isn't just getting some military ceremonial first thing as he arrives, he's getting another bit with a beating retreat ceremony happening later. And also a US military band is also going to be involved in those proceedings. That is the first time that has ever happened. And I think that is what is so fascinating about these state visits. Yes, they are a huge spectacle. The optics of it are wonderful. But it's what it says about our relationship with the United States. And I was told by diplomats who were around in 2019 and 2018 when Donald Trump came over before, that one of the things they really wanted to impress on him was the importance of our military and defence ties. So when we see thousands of soldiers and horses on parade yesterday, that is ultimately what they're hoping to underpin for Donald Trump. Of course, that messaging will be eased along by the fact that he will meet up with two familiar faces, with King Charles and Prince William already building up their own relationships with the President. The President has had nothing but lovely things to say about King Charles, describing him just before he left as a friend. You might remember he also met up with Prince William in Paris in November last year. There was quite a funny moment when there was a photo op when he basically described Prince William as a great guy, which means I think tomorrow we are going to, well, have a bit of a field day when it comes to the body language and the lip reading to see exactly what those interactions are all about. Of course, some people will feel uncomfortable about the fact we're rolling out the red carpet in this way. Diplomats say this is absolutely essential, and that is why tomorrow we will see the royal family out in force, really as our diplomats in chief. Yes, with the Prime Minister on their coattails to make sure the Prime Minister is happy with what he sees over the next few days.